Let's head to Berlin. Warda Imran is standing by, and Italy in the EU is now the first country to block Chinese AI app DeepSeek for data protection reasons. That's what they said. And Europe has opted for a much cautionary approach to it towards AI innovation. Is Italy's block lead to a domino effect, or what can we expect from other countries of the European Union? Can they do the same? Will they do the same? I wonder how. Hi, Warda. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. I wonder how much impact DeepSeek has had on you since all this buzz started.
Hi, Ini. Thanks for having me. I mean, the impact has not yet happened here. Italy is the only one that has yet blocked it. And it all started with Italy's regulator and data protection authority, Garante, and their announcement late yesterday that DeepSeek will not be accessible in Italy. The first reason they cited was a dissatisfaction with the AI company's response to an initial query about how personal data is collected, where it's stored, and if the users are notified of this. Now, the Italian regulator says, quote, the companies declare that because they do not operate in Italy, that European legislation does not apply to them. And so the AI app vanished from Apple and Google stores, and a new investigation has propped open. One question on everyone's minds that Italy openly asked was whether the storage of this data is in China. And not getting a clear response led to this obvious block.
Yeah, what I like the way you say it's vanished from the App Store. I wonder what else is going to happen, because the EU, they have AI laws before AI even really started. So what does this say about the futuristic approach or acceptance, adaptation of technologies after this?
Yeah, I like the way you phrased that, Ini, because you're right. Europe has legislation before it actually has the product or even the service. And that's what many here are debating. There are already so many things that a company developing AI in Europe would have to think about. And yet the same framework of restrictions isn't applicable to the US, where these cutting edge technologies are being created and tested. Spanish company Armadeus, for example, conducted a recent survey that showed that generative AI, so this is the one that produces pictures, videos, and text. This is very popular in Spain. So there's definitely a big market. But if we look at the EU AI Act, which came out 2 years ago, so in 2023, it says, and I quote, AI systems in the EU should be safe, transparent, traceable, non-discriminatory, and environmentally friendly. Some of these are perhaps impossible to achieve right now. It's common knowledge that AI's carbon footprint is massive, and it requires a lot of energy for it to do its computational tasks. So there's still a long way to go before AI can be called environmentally friendly. So I'm not sure if Europe's approach will change given its list of demands that a technology that's still in its earlier phases.
Yeah, well, I hope there's no sentiment around this, maybe because of the originator of this DeepSeek, but we'll see in the coming days. But let's look at what's going on in the markets at this time, Warda.
Well, Ini, it's a good day for healthcare stocks here in Germany, with Swiss company Novartis really boosting that confidence and overshadowing any concerns about a slow recovery of healthcare stocks after the COVID-19 pandemic. The European stocks 600 was up 0.43% as we speak, and the German DAX was up 0.28%, all green. Of the companies in the DAX, Siemens tops with 3.5% raise. And industrial technology group Hexagon posted a pleasant rise in their Q4 in 2024 profit, which also boosted stocks. And of course, Dutch chipmaker ASML continued its positive run with 3% gains today. Now, the ECB cutting its rates was a good signal and does shed light on the ECB and potential further cuts that could be coming up within the next meetings. Stubborn inflation and slow though economies are still dragging down growth in Europe. Now, for data, German inflation numbers are out, and in 5 states in the country in January 2025, inflation did fall, which is leading to expectations of a decline this month as well. One thing that is nerving investors in Europe, though, is the fact that this weekend might bring about the first of the Trump tariffs. This will be to Mexico and Canada first. The EU is on the list of regions that tariffs could be applied to. So let's see. And that's all from Berlin today.
Yeah, Warda, obviously, everyone is looking out to the White House to see what exactly is going to start from tomorrow, which country is going to get hammered first with all of those tariffs. But thank you so much and have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Let's come to Africa